Hello, dear colleagues and friends of the wolf family. Today I have a wonderful story to tell you about a very brave little black dog. So get your chairs, sit down and listen. Once upon a time there was a little black dog. He was very small but also very brave. His name was Lucky. Lucky lived in a house with his parents and 5 brothers. They were all gray except for Lucky, who was black as coal. One day, Lucky and his friend Sam decided to go on a scouting trip. "Where are we going?" asked Lucky. "We're going over there behind the big oak tree," said Sam. "I heard there's a real adventure there." Lucky and Sam set off towards a big oak tree. They walked past a vegetable garden, over the stream and up the hill. Soon they were at the oak tree. "Wow, it's so tall," said Lucky, looking up at the tree. But Sam wasn't looking at the tree. He was looking into a hole in the trunk. "Look, Lucky, there's an entrance to a rabbit hole here. We can go down there and see what's going on," said Sam excitedly. Lucky wanted to help the rabbits, so he said, "Good idea, Sam. Let's go see if we can help them." Lucky and Sam began to dig at the entrance. It wasn't easy, but finally they managed to make a small hole. Lucky squeezed through the hole and found himself inside the rabbit hole. "It's dark and dusty in here," thought Lucky, sniffing the air. "Sam, can you bring me some light? Then I can look around." Sam quickly brought a lantern and handed it to Lucky. "Thanks, Sam. Now I can see a bit better," said Lucky. Then Lucky noticed something strange. On the walls of the rabbit hole, instead of dirt, there were bookshelves, and on the shelves were all kinds of books. Lucky had never seen anything like it. There were fairy tale books, educational books, joke books, and even books about faraway lands. Suddenly, a fat gray rabbit hopped out from behind a bookshelf. "Oh, hello, little dog. Are you lost?" asked the rabbit. Lucky explained to the rabbit that he and Sam just wanted to see if they could help him and his family. The rabbit looked at Lucky and said, "You know, little dog, I am indeed lost. I'm looking for my family, but I can't find them anywhere. Would you please help me find them?" Lucky thought for a moment. "Of course, I'll help you. I'm a scout, remember?" said Lucky proudly. "Thank you. I knew I could count on you," said the rabbit happily. "Come on then. Let's go find my family together." Lucky and the rabbit started looking for the rabbit's family. They looked behind the bookshelf, under the table, and even in the closet, but they couldn't find anyone. Then Lucky noticed that all the rabbit holes were dug in a circle. "Do you think," said Lucky, "that maybe your family isn't in this cave, but outside?" The rabbit thought for a moment. "That might be true," he said. "Let's go take a look outside." Lucky and the rabbit went back to the entrance of the rabbit hole. When they got out, Lucky noticed that the ground was moving. "Look, Sam, the ground is shaking," Lucky shouted. Sam looked down into the hole. "Be careful, Lucky," he shouted back. "There's water coming," and indeed, soon water started pouring out of the hole. "Quick! We have to block the entrance to the rabbit hole before the water floods it," Lucky said to Sam. Together they pushed a big stone in front of the hole. "Now the water can't come in anymore," said Sam. But then Lucky noticed that the rabbit was nowhere to be seen. "Where is he?" Lucky asked anxiously. "Oh no, he must still be inside," said Sam worriedly. Sam and Lucky ran as fast as they could towards the rabbit hole. When they arrived, The water was already pouring out. "It's too late," cried Lucky. "He's definitely drowned by now." Sam put his paw on Lucky's shoulder. "Don't be sad, Lucky," he said. "We have to try to save him." Sam and Lucky searched for a long time, but they couldn't find another entrance to the rabbit hole. Finally, Sam saw something. "Look, Lucky, there's a pipe over there," he said. "Maybe we can dig there." They started digging at the pipe, and after a while they managed to make a hole. "I can just fit through," said Lucky. "Can you pass me the shovel, Sam?" Sam passed the shovel to Lucky. "Be careful, Lucky," he said, "and call out if you need help." Lucky crawled through the pipe. It was dark and narrow, but finally he came out on the other side. He found himself in a small room. In the middle of the room was a wooden chest. Lucky took his shovel and started digging in the dirt in front of the chest. After a while, he felt something hard with his paw. He dug a little harder and found a key. "I found a key. Maybe it opens the chest," said Lucky. Lucky took the key and inserted it into the lock. It didn't fit. "Maybe it's the wrong key," Lucky thought. Then he looked around and saw a second chest. "Maybe the key fits in there," said Lucky. He walked over to the second chest and tried the key in the lock. It didn't work either. Lucky looked around again and saw a third chest. This one was much bigger than the other two. "This must be the right one," thought Lucky. Lucky put the key in the lock and turned it. The chest creaked open. Inside, Lucky saw a rabbit. He was sitting on a pile of carrots and potatoes. "Hello," said Lucky. "Are you the rabbit whose family I'm looking for?" Yes, I am," squeaked the rabbit. "You found me. Thank you, little dog. I'm going to find my family now," said the rabbit. "Thank you for saving me, little dog. You are a true hero." The rabbit hopped away as fast as he could. Then Lucky went back to the pipe. He crawled through it and came out on the other side. "Did you find him, Lucky?" Sam asked anxiously. "Yes, I did," replied Lucky happily. "And not only him, but also all his family." "That's great," said Sam. "I knew you could do it, Lucky." Sam and Lucky were very happy that they had helped the rabbit. They walked home together. At home, Lucky told his family about his adventure. All the puppies looked at Lucky with admiration. "You were very brave, Lucky," said his mother. "We are all very proud of you." Lucky blushed when he heard that. "It was nothing," he said modestly. "I just did what I had to do." From that day on, Lucky became a true hero of the forest. All the animals knew about his bravery and kindness, and Lucky was very happy about that. The end.